Hey everyone, I wanted to follow up on the video that I did about getting into IT when you're older. You know, when you guys are older, you want to get into IT, and I kind of said, nothing changes. There's nothing that changes as far as the process of getting into IT, which is really true. There's nothing that changes. But there is one thing that is really going to be difficult for you. And actually there's a couple things, but for this video, we're going to talk about one thing that's going to be really difficult for you, and that is the initial interview. And that initial interview, you're going to get asked, why now? Why now do you want to work in IT? You've been working in as a carpenter for all these years. You've been working as a plumber for all these years. You've been working as a garbage man for all these years. Whatever you've been working as for all these years, why now? Why do you want to work in IT now? What's your answer? That is one of the most important questions that you guys have to prepare for during the interview. And being that you guys are older, hopefully you know how to answer that question. Hopefully you know how to just come up with something on the spot if you haven't thought about this already. But hopefully you're watching this video and you're preparing for that question, because that's going to be an important one. Why do you want to work in IT now? And I can give you guys advice. I can give you guys, what I think you should say. But really, why? I'm asking you guys right now, Zach from IT Career Questions, I'm asking you, you're 30, 40, 50 years old. Why, after all these years, do you guys want to work in IT? Why the change? You're bored, you're tired, you're sick of working for this guy and doing this job and just doing all this BS, right? Is that the reason? Because if you're going to say something like that, don't. I wouldn't say anything like that, And if you're just going to use I just needed a change, don't. You could say, I just needed a change, but, then you should go into detail on, why it is that you are really interested in technology. Because at this point, you need to sell yourself, There's nothing that changes, again, with the fact that you are trying to get into IT, and you still have to sell yourself just like you would have to sell yourself during any other interview. So this is interview advice for anybody, but you have to sell yourself. So you're going to get asked why. Why after all these years you want to work in IT? Well, I needed a change. I needed to do something different. And I'm really passionate about technology. That's like a freaking go-to right there, right? That's like a golden answer. I've always been passionate about technology. I've always loved working with computers. I've always loved working with people. That's like a ding, 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 ding. That one right there. If you say that one, that's just like a perfect one right there. I also want to hear from you guys on why it is that you want to make those changes, because I'm interested in it. But, those are a couple reasons that you could give as far as why you're making those changes. But you still have to sell yourself. You still have to make that sale. You're still selling you, So that has to happen, So this is my follow-up on, you want to work in IT when you're older? Well, here's more advice, because I want you guys to work in IT. You guys want to work in IT? I want you to work in IT. I want everybody to work in IT who wants to work in IT. It's really important. That's a very, very important part of working in IT. Working with people who want to work in IT. So that's why I did the follow-up video. I hope you guys appreciate it. And if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, hit me up in the comments below. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I feel like absolute crap trying to get over being sick, but I'm still pretty sick, and it really, really sucks. So that's all I got for you guys. As always, take it easy.